just after Sloppy Joe's personal attorneys found classified docs in his broom closet next to his steakhouse. So, why are we only hearing about this now, months later? The White House never said the FBI hit the think tank. The White House made it seem like everything was consensual and cooperative. Nobody mentioned the FBI was in the Penn Biden Center until now. And it might all tie back to Hunter. New emails show Hunter promised an American aluminum company top intel on Russian oligarchs. The same Russian oligarchs who just happened to be under investigation by the feds. Well, what was in it for Hunter? Well, Hunter wanted $55,000 from the aluminum company. Hey, I'm Hunter. My dad's kind of a big deal, so give me 55 grand and I'll give you top secret intel on the Russians. Hunter's not a Russia expert. He's never even been to Russia. So where's he getting this intel from? And where'd he get the 22-point briefing memo on Ukraine that predicted the outcome of their elections? Sure looks like Hunter got a lot of this from a classified document. And if Joe was feeding his crack addict son classified documents, then what does that say about Joe and our national security? Are the feds going to pinch Hunter for this? Nah. They're going to let him skate with just narrow tax charges because Hunter was the FBI's flypaper for Chinese spies. But Hunter's luck could be running out. Newly uncovered text messages show Hunter had a little quid pro quo of his own with his assistant. Hunter was caught asking his assistant for naked videos of herself in exchange for her pay. He texted her saying, "I'll make up for back pay. You have to make up for back work by FaceTiming me and going to our next club party." And he also wanted to spy on her in the shower. There's a lot of stuff we actually couldn't put on the screen. This poor assistant, vulnerable, cash-strapped, and couldn't make rent. And Hunter took advantage of that. And remember, this isn't Hunter's first office romance. Hunter had his own fang-fang. He also hired a stripper to be his assistant, got her pregnant, and then denied it. So is Hunter going to get Me Too'd here? He has no defense. I don't think saying I was nice to Russian escorts is going to get Hunter off the hook. Could this be the end of the road for Hunter? And Hunter's sugar brother knows it. The sugar brother is already setting up a legal defense fund for Hunter. Hunter blew all of the China and Ukraine money and now doesn't have any money for the lawyers. I wonder who's going to pitch in to help get Hunter off the hook. Maybe some of Minnie's Madoff's people. Probably never find out. Miranda Devines in New York.
I have told you that I have huge problems with what's going on in Ukraine. Why? Because I believe Ukraine is one of the most corrupt countries in the world, along with Russia, by the way. We're talking about two corrupt nations. Ukraine, though, has been the money laundering capital of the world. It's no secret. It's where the rich and famous go to launder their money. I believe the Bidens were well ingrained and involved in doing that there. Now, we are getting word that Zelensky had issued an order 2 days after the Russians invaded Ukraine. That's the headline right there you see from the Gateway Pundit where I saw this article. Destroy all information on Hunter Biden's Metabiota company on the same day of the Russian invasion. Okay? So what does that actually mean? Well, we know from Hunter Biden's laptop that Hunter had an investment in a bio company called Metabiota that was doing business inside the Ukraine. You can go back to one of his emails that says, hey, we're going to invest more money, $250,000. I think we have it. That's one of the emails that Hunter Biden confirms their big investment in this company, Metabiota, and they want to invest another $250,000. Well, Metabiota, in the letter that they get from Zelensky, is now tied to, guess what? All these bioweapons companies, all these bioweapons facilities that we were told didn't exist in Ukraine, that we were told that Americans had nothing to do with, and you got a company like Metabiota with an investment from Hunter Biden's group in Ukraine operating, and Zelensky in this letter orders that all information on personnel at a number of different facilities, all these facilities doing business with Metabiota, Zelensky orders that all that information is destroyed. Now, by my timeline, Russians invade around February 22nd. The decree comes on the 24th from Zelensky saying, get rid of all this stuff. And on the 24th is the same day that we start seeing fires at military facilities. The mainstream media is telling us it's Russia bombing them. I'm not convinced anymore. And don't forget, thanks to the Gateway Pundit, by the way, this video of the Today Show, okay? This is the Today Show. They are burning, what is it? Files outside of a government facility. Look at this video. Okay.
A number of missiles have hit a variety of different military installations here in the capital, including the military intelligence headquarters.
That pile right there is government documents. Apparently, Zelensky ordered those documents to be burned. Why? To protect Hunter Biden is my guess. To protect the Bidens is my guess. And now, under Joe Biden, what have we done? We've sent almost $100 billion to Ukraine. We're sending $400 million worth of M1 Abrams tanks to Ukraine. Why? Why is Joe Biden on the hook to Zelensky?